What is going on, guys? It's Steeler here, back again with yet another video brought to you by the patrons. Thank you so much. For as little as $1 a month, you can support the content that you appreciate. We did $100 in games giveaways last month for the patrons. If you're interested in winning some games, check out Patreon, become a member. I appreciate it so much. On to today's topic. Now, unfortunately, I think I've got some bad news for PlayStation 4 in this video. Of course, some good news for Xbox in this video as a result. And of course, I do have to address the title, those that are already scheming and scolding in the comment section without even hearing what I'm talking about. I do have to address you, unfortunately. Now, of course, we're talking about Polygon's article today. They say that the Xbox One X makes the PS4 Pro feel like a half measure. Now, of course, if you hate this video, take it out on Polygon. I am talking about what they are talking about, and I'll give my opinions on such, but I do have to say that when they were saying the exact same thing about the Xbox One, when everyone was saying go to the PS4, it's the best place to play most of the games, I thought the same thing for Microsoft. I thought, hey, this is bad news for Xbox. They got blindsided, and hey, this is unfortunate. So don't be irrational. This is bad news for PlayStation. I think that when the media starts turning, things really start turning. And hey, sometimes change is great, sometimes it's bad. I guess it all depends on who you are. So once again, Polygon do say Xbox One X makes the PlayStation 4 Pro feel like a half measure. Now, as a Pro owner, I've stressed my gripes several times with the platform. I feel like it's, for the most part, resolution, and that's just about it for most games on that platform. The patches don't seem to be very substantial. On the Xbox One X, you're getting high-resolution textures and assets, and other features you're not getting on the Pro, and of course, that's due to its extended capabilities. But nonetheless, as a Pro owner, I do feel like it's kind of a half step, I'm not gonna lie. Now, apparently Polygon feel the same. The Xbox One X makes the PlayStation 4 Pro feel like a half measure, a stepping stone, a half step, whatever you want to call it. Bottom line, they feel like they get quite a bit more for that extra $100 they pay for the Xbox One X over the PS4 Pro. Now, if you want to break it down, technically the 4K Blu-ray player by itself in the Xbox One X more than makes up for that $100 price difference, but you also get all of that additional performance. I think it's an absolutely phenomenal deal for this much performance in a console for $500. Polygon are quick to point out that you needed a much more expensive PC to get Xbox One X equivalent visuals, at least to their experience, and of course I've done videos about this in the past. I will link my PC World video down below for you to check out for all of the numbers from one of the biggest PC consumer websites there are. Even PC World could not accomplish this task for the same amount of money. I think this is very interesting. I think they're offering a very compelling value, and I think it's very good for the consumer. They go on to say that, hey, the Xbox One X has the power, maybe not the exclusives right now, and that's all debatable and of course opinion, but they do have the power on lock, they've got the RAM on lock, they've got more capability for every single game, and of course that means that they will probably start purchasing all of their third-party games on the X, and they are not the first outlet or media personality to state this. Now, Polygon do go on to say that the X is not for everyone, and I would agree, but I would also disagree, and I'll explain why. The X, in my opinion, is not for those that do not plan on going to 4K or have no interest in better-looking graphics whatsoever, because we know even at 1080p, the X does offer higher resolution textures on games like Fallout 4, Tomb Raider, things like that. You do get textures on Shadow War you can see no matter what resolution you're at. You also get additional things like ambient occlusion, better particle systems in games like Mafia 3. There are just extra benefits, and this is still early on, so keep that in mind. The games will only grow and get better as time goes on. So if you don't care about any of that stuff, you don't care about slightly faster load times, you don't care about a better game DVR, for instance, if you run a YouTube channel, this is straight from the Xbox One, no capture card required. If you don't care about 4K Blu-rays, which offer the best 4K movie watching experience, the least compressed video and audio available, if you don't care about any of that stuff, I'd say you're alright with the Pro. But of course, if you're a new buyer, if you're someone looking to get into the game, I would much rather spend $5 and get quite a bit more for my money than to spend $4 and kind of say, hey, could I have done better for my money? I think you could have. I think you'd have been more future-proof. I think you'd enjoy the better textures on games like Shadow War and Fallout 4. I think you would have been better off buying an X. But of course, that's just one guy's opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. What do you think about the Polygon article? Check out the Patreon. I'll link that down below. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. I'm Dealer, and I'm out.